celle-là pour le faire. C'est bon?
All set? Ready to go?
Perfect.
Cool.
Là, Yann, c'est bon? Ah, tu m'as dit que c'était bon.
Ah non. Recule un peu pour l'instant.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Mary, nice to meet you. I mean, I'm all right.
I'm Emmanuel.
Ferme la porte derrière.
Ouais.
Yes,
Can I go to the bathroom? I need to use the bathroom.
yes, yes.
I'm sorry.
C'est fini, allez, c'est bon, on va les gars.
It's very short.
Est-ce que j'aurais dû demander si on pouvait la suivre? Là, on aurait quasi
Et apparemment, ça s'est super bien passé. Donc c'est
Il n'y a pas de prime, hein. C'est la lumière.
C'est bon,
Non, c'est bon, là.
Désolé, on fait que des interludes dans le noir. Non, ça fait 2 heures qu'on se prend la tête sur le doré, parce que comme tu sois doré, tu sais. C'est pour ça. Non, mais c'est pas grave.
Non, non, il s'est remis pile.
Ouais, pile, ouais.
Was this heater the thing that kept it so nice and warm?
Probably. Yeah.
C'est toute la merde, ça, non?
Is it possible to put the water just here?
What do you prefer? You probably have to ask her because she's gonna need to. She drinks a lot of water, so.
Ah oui, c'est tant mieux. Non, de toute façon, là, je suis pas aussi large. Mais...
No, he was asking me, he put the water down. I said he would probably have to ask her because Mary drinks a lot of water.
Non, c'est quand même un peu court.
Well, we could just take these.
Pour l'interview, on en prend un petit ventilo. Je sais pas d'où ça donne.
She's been today.
Bon, enfin, ça,
Does she have some of the
Ouais, bien
room?
sûr, c'est le
non, mais.
Est-ce que tu penses que c'est...
Non, c'est bon. Non, c'est bon, c'est
She got those, she got humidifiers, fish oil, she has some. Piling all the evenings up.
Tu l'as fait quand elle arrive?
J'ai déjà fait quelques plans, donc je me comprends.
Si je fais ça,
Ouais, là, c'est un petit peu dommage.
just.
Non, c'est 20 minutes. Donc je vous laisse vous arrêter au bout de 20 minutes, sinon je vais pas la voir. C'est ça?
Ok, ouais. Attends, 22 minutes.
20.
21. You enjoy your trip in Paris?
Yeah, I like this hotel. It's beautiful.
Can I begin?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Non, mais
Top.
on y va? Top. Well, Mary, the titles of your albums, like No Drama, Love and Life, are very often related to your everyday life. So why did you call your last album The Breakthrough? What does it mean?
Well, the breakthrough means it's just a representation of where I am right now. And right now, I feel that I have broken through in every area of my life. And, you know, I still have work to do, but I've made so much progress. I call it the breakthrough meaning vocally I've broken through, mentally, spiritually, physically, socially, intellectually, and it's just a reflection of everything I am right now and the way I view life. I'm in a very realistic place. I understand that, with happiness comes sadness, and, it's not all about my life. It's about just the way I view life, period, and other people's lives and friends and families and just people walking down the street, just so they can be able to relate to it.
Okay. In the song Good Woman Down, you use this word breakthrough. Do you have a message to deliver to women? And what is this message?
Well, I guess the message is, no matter what society has told you about yourself, just believe what you know about yourself. And if you think you're beautiful, then you are. If you think you're strong, then you are. If you think you're capable of doing any job that any man can do, then you can, just basically that's the breakthrough. The breakthrough is knowing and not having a doubt in your mind that you're capable and that you are, whatever you want to be.
So, can we say that the breakthrough is an album of a mature woman?
A mature woman?
I hope the word is good. A woman that is well in his life,
Absolutely. The breakthrough is
confident in herself.
the breakthrough is an album that, is just about, just for women that have lived and learned and want to continue to live and learn and, just, be realistic about what it is, and it's not all bad. It's actually a lot of good when you learn to accept whatever the inevitable might be, that's hard to do. But, at the end of the day, it's made life easier for me.
Everybody calls you the queen of hip-hop soul. How did you react when you heard this nickname for the first time?
I was, like, okay. I mean, because I didn't really, know what was going on. And, I just went along with it. Whatever, wherever I went, they said, I was like, fine, no problem. It doesn't sound like a negative title. It sounds like...
Not at all.
Exactly. So I was all right with it when they called me the queen of hip-hop soul.
Why do rappers crown you as the queen of hip-hop soul, do you think?
I believe people in general, mostly, rappers, can really identify me as the queen of hip-hop soul because my culture growing up has been hip-hop soul. There was soul music playing around my house as a child. My mother's playing Aretha Franklin and the Staple Singers and Gladys Knight and, and I go out on the street and I'm listening to Eric B. for President, Sugar Hill Gang, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, KRS-One, these are the things I'm listening to in mixtapes by Doo-Wop and Kid Capri and all your favorite rappers is on there. And just the combination of the two being in your world becomes a culture. Hip-hop became a culture. The way people stood, the way people talked, the way they folded their arms. It became a culture, and that's what ended up being embedded in me and is in my heart to this day. And that's why they, identify me as the queen of hip-hop soul.
How do you explain that you earned the respect of this big guy that are rappers as the Wu-Tang Clan or this kind of guy? How did you make it?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, sorry. Why does impressive guys like the Wu-Tang Clan or so much rappers that don't really like women most of the time or have a strong, hard words for them? Why do they respect you more than the others?
Well, I believe they respect me more. I believe that I get a lot of respect from the hip-hop world, the men in hip-hop, because I have always been one of the guys. I've hung out with, more guys than I've hung out with women, and it was always, totally innocent. It was never like I ended up, dating one of the guys or something like that. And to this day, it's totally innocent. If I dated you, I dated you. That's that. But if you're my friend, then you're my friend. And I think that men respect it when you have the power to keep it, you know, what it is. And then I've always, and you know, I'm kind of like you leaning toward the more masculine side than most women are. A lot of women are really feminine when I'm really masculine, you know. I mean, that's the way it is.
What did they brought to you as an artist and as a woman?
What did who?
What did they brought to you?
What did what
give
bring?
to you to your? I don't know what men did give you to your maturity, to your progression, your experience.
Well, you know, when I met my husband, you know, I began to see a different man because I had been in, you know, so many terrible situations with men, you know, in relationships. So, but when I met my husband, I really can truly see that, wow, there are some good men in the world. There are some guys that are not all bad, you know. I mean, some of them are, but some of them aren't. And what it made me realize is that, you know, to give them a fair chance, you know, don't just kill them right away. But there's so many women suffering right now in abusive relationships. It's like you kind of don't want to give them a chance. But, you know, if I didn't meet my husband, you know, I will probably still not be giving them a fair chance. So I respect men, you know, and I understand that they hurt too. That, you know, women are not the only one that get hurt and go through stuff. Men hurt too.
When you stay on the top for more than 10 years now, there is necessarily a recipe to manage success. What is it? What is your recipe to manage success?
What is my what?
Recipe.
Recipe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
How did you make to manage your success for along this?
Oh, how? Well, you know, my thing is I've never let my success or my financial situation dictate the way I treat people. So, you know, just because I'm in this position, you know, I don't treat my fans I don't treat them like they're peasants, you know, because they're not. They're people just like me. And I let them see, you know, it's okay to touch me. You could talk to Mary J Blige. And, you know, I don't have an over-exaggerated opinion about my importance in life. So that's how I sustain, just by, you know, knowing that at the end of the day, you're human. I'm a human being just like everybody else.
Artists like Eve, Beyonce, Brandy followed your steps. What do you think about this new generation?
You know, I feel really, really good about the fact that so many women follow in my footsteps and they want to do what I'm doing and they want to wear their hair like mine and just totally clone me, half of them. It makes me look at myself and say, wow, I must be a really interesting, important individual to the music business. And I believe if they haven't followed in my footsteps, I will probably be forgotten.
Do you think that you're a pioneer?
A pioneer, yes. I believe I'm a pioneer. I believe I'm the architect, the whole thing of this whole hip-hop soul thing. I mastered it. I got it down to a science, and I laid the bricks down for it.
So you don't fear this concurrence?
The what?
Do you fear them as an artist and concurrence for you?
No, you know, I'm very secure in what I am. Like I said, I'm the architect. I have the blueprint that they don't have. They just follow and trace me, you know, when I have the actual plan. So I'm very confident. Like, I don't worry about it. I'm good.
Well, it's true that you've been well equipped for life. Do you think this generation is well armed too?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of talent. I think they're all super talented. Absolutely. But everyone's an individual, you know. They have their own thing. So that's why I can't compare myself or worry about them because they have their own thing. I have my own thing, you know.
Don't you believe that those younger artists work more on their image than on their music?
I believe that, you know, right now, the generation in music, you know, they're definitely about image. They're definitely about, you know, how they look, you know. And the good thing about it is that they have talent, so they don't really have to worry about the talent part, and they can just focus on, whatever image they're gonna have.
Yeah, but you on your album a song like Father in You, or which is very impressive to question love,
Thank you.
or Ain't Really Love,
Hmm.
or I Found My Everything are very almost old school. So, do you think that you are the last singer who can sing this kind of song?
I mean, as far as being a singer that's not afraid to get ugly with it, not even care about being pretty and make all the ugly faces through the emotions and get it out. I won't say I'm the last one, there will be someone else, but as of now, I'm the only person that doesn't really care about the vanity part of it like that. Like, being beautiful to me is from the inside out. I don't care how much makeup you have on or how much hair you have on your head. It's about what's inside of you. And, you can't be afraid to get dirty,
This is a year of great stars. Madonna, Mariah Carey, and you are coming back with tremendous success. Do you three have something more than the others?
You know what, I believe, between Mariah Carey, who I absolutely love, I've been a fan of since way before I got in the music business, and Madonna, I think that we are originators of our own style, and we do not settle or bend to what everyone else is doing. We bend a little, but we don't conform. So I truly think that we are the leaders of what we started, and we have staying power. The staying power is that, Madonna, is able to reinvent herself over and over and over again, and people love it. Mariah Carey can sing. That's it. She's a beautiful person and she can blow. Mary J Blige is, a singer, songwriter, storyteller, truth person, and there's not that many people that would take that risk in staying who you are, because you'll see something else and be like, I want to do that too, when they stay in their lane. Mariah stays in her lane. She sings pretty and she stands still. That's, and you gotta love her for that. Madonna's always changing and doing her thing. So I believe it's about knowing who you are, keeping your identity.
It's true. It's true. What do you wish for your future?
For my future, far as in the business or just
For your life and your business, why not?
I really wish, to be successful in every way. I don't think, that everything can be successful, but the things that I would like to be successful, I would like to see my stepchildren go on to college and, and be successful. I would like to be very, very wealthy and stable and, that's really all I can ask for, and to be able to constantly educate myself about everything and to be able to sing still, that's it.
Just a few questions. You sang with a lot of other great artists, such as George Michael, Sting, Puff Daddy, and so on, and now Bono. Why do you like so much duets?
Well, it's the reason why I choose to do duets, because I have to have a chemistry with the person, period, and I have to have respected their music and respect what they do. So I just think it's something special about two people getting together in the same field and making just this thing, so so to speak. And it turns out people always want to duet with me too. So I'm not just calling everybody like, let's do a duet. George Michael wanted to do the duet with me. Elton John is somebody, I love as a person, and I wanted to do something with him. Bono is someone that I wanted to do something with them. And I just really, and Sting, he wanted to do the song with me. I just really respect them, I respect these people. I respect Jay-Z. I respect 50 in the game and what they've done in hip-hop. And and Wu-Tang Clan, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And I just think it's beautiful for people to see us together like that and have that chemistry.
My last question will be about Jay-Z and 50 Cent. How did the work, how did it happen with Jay-Z, a friend of yours? What do you think of him, about him?
As far as working with Jay-Z, I've known Jay-Z for, a while in the business. And, my first song, the first song I've done with him was a song on his album called Can't Knock the Hustle. So, the chemistry on that record was amazing. So it was like, if it's not broke, why try to fix it, And when I need something, I call him. And I think he's an incredibly smart dude. And, he deserves to be president at Def Jam because the artists over there deserve to have an ear and a team player like Jay-Z over there.
And what about 50 Cent?
50 Cent is another one that I really admire because he's so incredibly talented and very, very smart. Like, very, very smart. And, he's a businessman for real. And he's proven that he's not just a street kid. He's taken a street kid and turned it into entrepreneurship, the same as, Jay-Z. So you have to respect them for, the streets have to respect them for doing that because he kind of like he's saving us in a sense,
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Sorry. That was
Have a good
quick
day.
and painless.
Sorry?
I said that was quick and painless, meaning it's over fast. Never mind.
Oui? Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm very proud of meeting you.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
See, I guess we don't-
And I'm sorry for my English. I'm doing
I'm
what
sorry
I
for my French.
Painless, bon, ça pouvait être utilisé pour... Ça va sinon le son? Bon, on a fait 20 minutes, je crois. Hein.